well-versed camps.
They are, and they've been around a while. They produce some high-level strikers.
You're going to see adjustments in this fight, you know? Basina's got range, but Seth throws nice, good, compact power shots. Look at the holes.
Right away,
that one got through. That one got through.
That overhand, that landed.
Basina's got that left hand low, and Swinehart's going to find that overhand until he picks it up.
Yeah, I don't. That's a habit that's hard to break for a lot of fighters. Is leaving that lead hand too low.
Yeah, Seth's finding a home for that right hand. I think
he is.
Brandon could be in a little bit of trouble unless finds an answer for
yeah,
that.
the thing is, Brandon's giving him a tell. Every time Brandon goes to strike, he drops his left hand. Seth's picked that up.
And that's something that tall fighters will do. They're accustomed to having length, so their hands stay low. Yep.
Great timing and volume from Seth. Caught him with the right hand of his own.
Okay, so I think it's a clear round for Seth.
Yeah,
his looping power shots are landing.
You can see how heavier, Seth's shots are. Every time he lands, Brandon steps back.
Brandon's this tall, long guy, but he's not fighting long. He's not maintaining range. And with a low guard and staying in tight, he's eating big shots. So if you're in his corner right now, it's you either need your guard up or you need to maintain a better range. Distance management.
Yes, and you coaching, me coaching, I would be in the corner right now yelling, "Keep your effing hands up!" That's. Every time the hand comes down, Seth lands. Every time.
Stay long with your jabs. Stay long with your teeps. Keep this thing in range. Because if you keep closing distance the way you've been with your hands down, I think it's only a matter of time.
Yep. Nice head kick there. Seth's doing a great job of just picking his shots. He's not getting impatient. There's not a whole lot of urgency.
Just a slip on that kick.
Yeah, it's a slip. Very comfortable.
Brandon's moving well. He's moving well in the pocket. But God, it just feels like a matter of time till one of those big right hands lands.
Yeah, he's very timid. He's waiting for Seth to hit him before he throws anything.
He's landing. He's having a better round than he had in the first round, but he's still got his hands low and he's staying in the pocket. His head movement's solid. Man, he's going to eat a big shot.
But I don't know if counter-punching is the best strategy against Seth. I think with Seth, you have to put the volume on.
You've got to be the leader of this dance.
You hear the corner now. They're calling for the finish here.
This is another round where Basina started strong, and it looks like Swinehart's finishing strong.
Yes.
And that resonates with judges.
It does. And you know, again, that's another round for Seth. So there's going to be urgency in the corner. Now he knows that he's got one way out of this. He's got to finish, right? So what are you telling Brandon right now?
Now the problem is Brandon came out in that last round really strong and faded. Yep. Right? He's not a explosive for 2 minutes fighter. You can see it in that second round. If I'm talking to Brandon right now, I just want to fix the things that are going wrong. Right? I think that second round was close enough. You can make the argument maybe Brandon won it, but regardless, it's a developmental fight. They're amateurs.
Yep.
Right? These records get wiped clean when they go pro.
Sure.
So if I'm in Brandon's corner, it's less about we must get a knockout and more about we need to fix what's going wrong right now. Right? I don't want to get hit on those looping shots when we're in tight. So either a high guard or better range. I just want to fix what's going wrong. And if we do it, win our third round and lose 2-1, you showed improvement.
Sure.
You're still seeing progress in this fight.
Yeah, Brandon is not making this easy for Seth by any stretch of the means. You know, every time he's been up against the cage, he starts letting his hands go a little bit, gets off the cage.
You know what he did that I just really liked? Seth stepped in and Brandon stepped into a big knee. Listen, if you're the taller, longer guy and you're having a problem when the guy gets close, bring your knees up. Yep. Bring your knees into the game. Great adjustment from Jason, I think, from Jason Mentz in the corner.
Action's right here in front of us now.
The other thing is these are two big dudes. They're fighting at 200 pounds.
Yes.
You know, your force is mass times acceleration. I talked about it in the heavyweight fight we just had. These guys hit hard, and when you hit hard, people get dropped and people get knocked out.
Really fast.
Big shot from Seth lands. Big right hand from Seth.
Started to switch it up now, going a little bit lower. Comes back up.
Seth's doing a good job, like giving a look like he's going low and coming up high.
Yep. And he's being very patient, and I think that's the biggest determining factor in this fight is his patience.
It's kind of been the story of the night, I think.
Yeah, the last fight, same thing. You know, got guys that just being patient.
We had it with the Rubin fight. Dylan Bibitz did it.
Beautiful uppercuts up the middle through the guard from Seth.
Good fight for Seth, man. This kid's a next level prospect, I think.
He is. I think, you know, maybe one more, turn him pro. He looks great.
Clear third round for Seth. I think clear first round for Seth. I probably lean second round for him too. But you know, if we get a 29-28, no argument against it. But man, good fight. Two good guys, and I thought Seth looked next level.
He did. It's definitely. I think it's time for him to move up in competition. To put on a performance like that with Brandon, that's not an easy feat.
No,
you know,
Brandon's a good tough guy.
Yeah, it's not like he went in there and just mowed over, you know, anybody. So. Yeah, I think at his level right now, I think he's due for a debut.
Credit to his team too, Northern Illinois Combat Club, putting another good, tough prospect out.
They did, even their corner. Just overhearing some of the things that they were calling, just great coaching all around. You know, Seth settled in.
They weren't in a rush.
No, and I think Brandon got a little bit. I think he got a little bit off his game. After he took that big shot in the first round, it really set him back, and that's when he started to set back on the cage more.
Yeah, sometimes. So I had a kickboxing loss, and I just couldn't. The guy I fought had a straight right and a looping right, and I couldn't figure him out. Right, he'd mix them up, and sometimes you just can't answer that one shot. And you watch the film, you go back to the gym, and you figure it out.
estimated 30-26, all in favor of the winner. On unanimous decision, fighting out of the red corner, Seth, the Swinehart, Swinehart.
All right, intermission.
All right, Seth, I gotta say, I gotta know about the nickname, all right, the Sweetheart. You don't really hear that a lot from fighters. Why the nickname, the Sweetheart?
Man, I'm a Gemini, man. I got 2 different personalities. In here, I'm a killer. Out there, I'm a sweetheart. It's what it is. It's why my wife married me. I'm a sweet guy. What can I say?
Definitely a sweet guy, and you fought a sweet fight. Talk a little bit how the fight progressed. It looked by the end that you had him gas.
I just try to. I usually start real slow. I get a lot stronger as the fight goes on. I don't know what it's to do with my warm up or just takes me a while to feel this crowd. You guys enjoy the fight. So I tried to finish him, but I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. Hopefully next time.
Anybody you want to say hi to from Rockford?
Yeah, I want to say hi to my son, Nash. He's the best kid in the whole entire world. My parents over there, my family, my wife, my brother-in-law, all my guys over there. So thank you guys for coming.
He's a sweetheart, Seth Swinehart. All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break, 10 minutes out of the intermission here, and then we switch it over to MMA action that's coming up in about 10 minutes.
All right, those of you watching at home, we're going to